I think for international community and international organizations, they play a huge role in part of our democracy movement. But the problem is that the international community has failed to stand with people of Burma for many years. I mean, just a recent example is the 2017 when the genocide of the Rohingya, which is the Muslim population living in western part of Burma. When that genocide happened, international community didn't do anything. I mean, they did banned a few generals from coming to Europe and the UK and the US, and that was the punishment that they got. And the military staged the coup on 1st of February this year. And since then, human rights violations happened every day. There are more than 7,000 people in jail right now, and more than 1,000 people have been killed. That's only in the city areas. But, you know, in the beginning, when we received the statements from organizations like the UN and other organizations, we were encouraged to see those. Oh, they were standing up with us and they were concerned about the situation in Burma, but we were hoping for them to take effective action. And people who were protesting on the ground in Burma, they were holding signs written in English because they want the world to see that, they want the world to take action. But now people inside the country lost completely hope in UN, and they are calling it UN stands for United Nothing, because they haven't seen any action coming from these organizations helping people on the ground, because they say, oh, we are risking our lives, we are prepared to sacrifice everything because we don't want to live under another military dictatorship, we don't want to you know, have the military continue abusing power and continue committing human rights abuses with sense of impunity. So in our case, international community has failed us, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything that they can do to help. There are so many human rights organizations focusing on Burma, asking these entities to take effective actions. We have pointed out what they can do to help people in the country. But the problem is the response has been frustratingly slow. But you know, that means it's our job to keep pushing. Sometimes it feels like banging the head against the wall, but it's also our job to hold these you know, organizations accountable and push them, because we know there are things they can do to help people on the ground, and they have to do it. So as a, you know, human rights activist, it's hard, but it's our job to keep doing it and make sure that we have the internal pressure and external pressure, and we achieve the change that we want to see. So I like to be hopeful and optimistic about it.